Alright, so this is going to be a re-upload of my most popular video on my channel, which is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu versus wrestling. My opponent here is Mark Juan, Brand Moorhead. He identified himself about a year ago. Here he is, he took me down. He's really good at the takedowns. Here we are in the scramble. And he's about to get me in a really dangerous position right here. I'm protecting, I'm thinking he's going to try to do side control, and he's just trying to crank on my neck here. And eventually, let's see, I think it's going to be, no, here it is. It's going to take a couple more seconds at this point. I'm just more or less relaxing here. If he knew what he was doing, he had me in a very bad position. And bam, right there, I slam him pretty good. And so we're up against the wall, and we're going to reset. By the way, Mark Juan, he identified himself as a state championship wrestler. I don't think he knew that many submissions, and I was and still am a white belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So here we go. I'm trying to protect side control and get him in my guard, but he's walking toward my head. And I just found it very interesting that as Mark Juan was holding me, he never really had me pinned that well. You're going to see that when I have him on the bottom, I have him glued to the floor. So I'll point that out here in a second. But here we go. We're going to stand back up. And I'm going to try to dive in right there and then move my hips to hip toss him, but he's a lot better. He just grabs that leg, single leg takedown, and I have his head pretty good, but I'm just in no position to get a good guillotine, so he's going to walk toward my head, and his team is giving him a lot of instructions at this time, and he's just pressing on my face, and unless you're really experienced, you're going to have a hard time submitting me when it comes to my upper body. Oh, okay, right there. So right there, I just turned him over. He had his arm in a bad position, and I grabbed the hold of it, and now he is glued to the mat. There is absolutely nothing he can do. He just tried to tap out just there, and he's going to try to turn around, which was a bad mistake because I'm going to get his back. He thinks he has my head here, but he really doesn't. And now I have him, and so I'm trying to get my right arm under his neck, and he's doing a pretty good job for protecting his neck, but eventually I'm going to slip in my arm really kind of like in his chin area, his lower chin area, and when I get that, you're going to see right there, I just crank that thing down. I don't really have his neck so much, and he's going to tap out, and then I'm exhausted. Here I was 22 years old, about 163 pounds at this point in my life, and I won my first Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu match, and it was a great time. So thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.